Hi, I'm Martin from Woom, and I'm going to show you how to build your Woom Explorer at home. Inside the bike box, you'll find a smaller box and an envelope. That's where you'll find your pedals, quick release skewer, reflectors, locking bolt, hex key, spanner, and instruction manual. Be careful when unpacking your Woom Explorer. Try not to scratch your bike or the floor. You can put a piece of cardboard where you're working, or an old rug underneath. First, take off the cable ties, making sure not to accidentally cut any cables. Make sure you've got the fork in the right direction. The brake caliper needs to be on the left. Slide the handlebars and stem unit onto the steerer tube as far as it will go. Straighten them up. The gear cable and brake hoses must both run along the left side of the head tube. Now alternately tighten the two clamp bolts using the 4mm hex key, one at a time. Put the locking bolt into the stem and use the 4mm hex key to tighten it to the required torque. This is something you need to do for all bolted fastenings. The pedals are marked with L and R. Install the pedal marked R into the right crank. Use the 15mm pedal spanner to tighten it clockwise. Now install the pedal marked L into the left crank. Tighten it in an anti-clockwise direction. Next up is the front wheel. First, remove the transport protector from the fork. Next, remove the pad spacer from the brake caliper. Keep that one safe for any future travel with your bike. From now on, do not pull the front brake lever until the wheel is in. Now remove the plastic protector from the rotor and install your front wheel. Ensure that the brake caliper is on the left and that the rotor is slotted squarely in the caliper between the brake pads. Unscrew the nut from the end of the quick release skewer and pull off the small spring. Thread the quick release through the hub's axle from the right-hand side, put the spring back on, and tighten the nut until the lever starts to bite. Now close the quick release lever completely. If it's too tight and hard to close, reopen the lever and slightly loosen the nut. Open the quick release lever on the seat post and position the saddle height to suit your child. Close it tightly by hand. You can adjust the position and angle of the handlebars using the adjustable clamps. Loosen the clamp bolts using a 5mm hex key. What you are looking for here is a slight bend at the elbow as your child holds the handlebars. To get the right bike fit, look at the ABC guide on the seat post. Position the stem so that it is set to the same letter as the seat post. Tighten both bolts and make sure the handlebars are central with the clamps parallel to each other. When tight, the bars should not be able to rotate. You can also adjust the distance between the brake lever and handlebar grips. Turn the adjustment screw in a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction to adjust the reach. Use a 2mm hex key for this. Note, the lever should not pull all the way back to the grips. To adjust the angle of the brake lever, loosen the clamp bolt using a 4mm hex key. Position as desired, then retighten. On the Woom Explorer 5 and 6, you can repeat this same process to adjust the position of the trigger shifter, but not on the Woom Explorer 4, as that has a twist shifter. You can also adjust the position of the grips. Loosen the clamp bolt on the grip ends with a 3mm hex key. Rotate the grip into the desired position and retighten. Fasten the white reflector onto the handlebars and the red reflector on the seat post. Almost there. Now you just have to check the tire pressure and inflate them if necessary. Remember that disc brakes need bedding in. The best way to do this is to brake repeatedly and drag the brakes several times in a safe space. Have fun with your Woom Explorer.